Hey guys, and welcome back to another PSO2 station recap. So, I'm sure you guys have realized by now that my last station recap unfortunately was taken down. Pretty sure it was due to the thumbnail, but it was copyright struck by SEGA, actually. It is what it is. We're just going to kind of move past it, something to learn from, but I am not going to be opening up any of the pictures in this video or on this post, as well as I have a new thumbnail that I'll be working on for the video itself. So just gonna take a couple precautions to make sure that doesn't happen again. Hopefully that was the reason why it happened in the first place. We'll have to see how things go, because we don't want it to happen again. And if it does happen again, then we're not going to be doing these anymore. But I do like to go through these with you guys, and I know you guys enjoy kind of just kicking back and hearing what I have to say about the changes that are coming up. So I don't want you guys to lose out on that content. I'm gonna do my best to bring it to you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So Station 22 recap. This is gonna be kind of like a double whammy. I'm gonna go through everything that was in here and then the last recap as well. So this one might be a little bit longer. I apologize in advance since I didn't get a chance to go through everything beforehand. Well, we'll see how much we go through. To be honest, I'm not sure how much of it we're gonna go through. I know we're gonna go through the new stuff, but the rest of the stuff is mostly already in game. So I feel like it's kind of pointless to go through some of those things. And a lot of the other things have to do with like secret phrases and things like that. But anyway, secret phrase, gonna be putting that in the video description so that way you guys know what the secret phrase is. But there was a station recap on August 4th. They had a stream, so make sure you guys support those streams. I know a lot of us want to thumbs down the streams and things like that, but guys, they do bring us the information that we want to know, so it's a good idea to go ahead and follow their channel, check out the videos, all that cool stuff, because they're going to show off all of the new things that are coming up, no matter how you feel about the game itself. I would say there are ways to express your discomfort with certain things. That's probably not one of the best avenues to do it. However, saying the secret phrase will get you a bunch of these voices, so awesome, cool. Let's see. So it tells you who the tickets are voiced by. You can pick this up for the Vision Phone. That's pretty normal. So here's something that's interesting. The Conqueror's Crest campaign. This campaign will end August 29th. Maintenance. Mid-October, they will make adjustments so you can obtain them as drops from bonus quests and certain raid quests. So, crap. I just did all of my my bonus quest. Well, you know what? That might be why they had those keys ending in September. Yeah, this is mid-October, so hey, no skin off my back. Looks like you'll be able to still get them from bonus quests and certain raid quests, so certain EQs will still drop them, but they are no longer going to be handing out Conqueror's Crest campaigns anymore. We are moving over to the King's Crest campaign. The King's Crest campaign will begin on August 29th, so that's in this month. Cool. King's Crest will drop from certain raid quests and trigger, and the trigger Underground Nightmare, I guess. I'm sure they're going to add other triggers to that as well. But the 14-star weapon lineup will be different. I'm assuming it'll be episode 5 14 stars as opposed to episode 4 14 stars. And some of the newer stuff, so hopefully that's going to be a thing. It looks like you can convert the King's Crest into Conqueror's Crest. It doesn't say how many. Hopefully it's like a higher amount of Conqueror's Crests than King's Crests. Because that would be really cool. I mean, I can get my Jupiter Tauruses much faster. But that's a personal feeling behind the entire thing, but whatever. Freezing lobby actions. I don't agree with this, but it really doesn't matter. I feel like this is kind of silly, but freezing lobby actions, you can freeze lobby actions if you're a premium user. This is done through a chat command. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that. I feel like it's pretty silly, to be honest, if anything else. Why that would be a premium specific feature. I'm not sure if that's something that you guys agree with or disagree. I'll leave that up to your interpretation. But that's something that's coming up, so cool. Beach Wars is coming around. That was in the last video, unfortunately, but they showed off what our guides, what they're gonna look like and stuff like that. You guys can see that in the lobby in those videos. It looks like we'll get a random e-trial. Looks like you can get sweet and sour pork with the e-trial. The stats are 30 minutes, all plus 10, and rare drop rate plus 50%. That's pretty cool. So we can get sweet and sour pork with the e-trial. Hopefully we can stack those up and use them. It looks like the Navy Rappy Suit mini will be dropping in the quest as well. So a new mini Rappy Suit, which just diminishes the cost of all the other Rappy Suits. It looks like the Eldeva collection sheets will be revived at some point in the future. I don't. Did you guys care about Aldeva collection stuff? Were those any good? I mean, I don't know. I think they upgrade into something else that's useful. So, well, I'll hold my judgment. I think it's used to make one of the 14 stars that you can upgrade right now as using Aldeva stuff, but whatever. Apparently, you're also going to be able to upgrade the Aldeva units. They're getting an upgrade. It'll take some time for that to come. There was a misconception in previous stream. They said it wasn't getting any upgrades. Okay, so this is them correcting a misconception. They were saying they weren't getting any upgrades, but it says they are going to get upgrades just soon. Or not soon, just in some time. We don't know when. I handed that out of order. Sorry about that. So we're also getting a Phantasy Star Zero collaboration. They're planning to have a collaboration to mark Phantasy Star Zero's 10th anniversary at the end of the year. Cool. So more fashion, I guess. First Arts Just Attack Edition and Next Jump skills. They do not consume skill points, so they will just be able to add your... So this is interesting. I wonder if it's going to be they automatically are unlocked on your tree, or you have to get to a certain level to unlock them, and then you unlock them and they don't use a skill point. So that'll be interesting to see. Okay. This is the second change I've seen come from Bouncer, where I'm just like, SEGA, swing and a miss. The first one I saw was they're making it so, I believe it was Distraction Wing, will be, you can turn while you're in the middle of the cast, which I really don't, I mean, cool, I guess. It's helpful in some situations, but not really that big of a deal, to be honest. Now they're making it so break SD bonus will receive a buff. So all of you bouncers that are dual blades only, and you're using break stance whenever you're on an off element, this is going to get a buff. So cool, I guess. I'm at the point now where I've made so many DBs that I have one for every element just about that are actually pretty strong, so it doesn't really affect me too terribly much. But for you guys that don't have rainbow palettes or are looking to get, like, you know, make the best dual blade you possibly can get a hold of and then just use that, or if you use dual blade and jet boots and occasionally there's a fight that's just better with dual blades on an off element, and then hey, there's a buff for you. So awesome. Cool. Interesting to see how that'll work out, how many buffs they're gonna get. But again, to me, swing and a miss. So that's not really the problem that I find with dual blading with Bouncer. But we'll move on. Phobos potential. Looks like the Phobos weapons weren't strong enough, I'm guessing. So we'll be receiving a buff around September. Ares NT, you will not be able to upgrade Ares OT into Ares NT. Interesting. So they're not going to do that for the Ares weapons. I think they said they were going to do it for the austere weapons. The NT versions of those are going to be upgraded, or the OT version of those will get upgraded into the OT will upgrade into NT. Or maybe they meant like the NT invade will upgrade into NT austere. I actually never thought of that. Who knows? If you guys have, if you guys actually know, feel free to let me know in the comments. But Ares NT potential, power based on the photon blast gauge. In addition to the above, another effect will occur based on the summoned photon blast. For example, Helix would be power, while Kidos gives a natural PP recovery. Interesting. So you'll get another effect when you summon your photon. Well, I mean, I guess that does add interesting gameplay mechanics to the photon blast. It depends on how good Ares weapons actually are. If they are pretty strong, then I could see that being pretty cool. We'll have to see. They're changing the requirements for expert again. At the present moment, they do not have plans to update the... Oh, I'm sorry. I have that incorrect. I thought for a second they were about to say they were doing it again. At the present moment, they do not have plans to update the expert player conditions. It's fine. Stop upgrading it. It's okay where it's at. It's not super difficult. It's not super easy. It's kind of somewhere in between. We're not going to click on this picture because we don't want to get content ID matched again. Now's Voice. Unfortunately, they do not have plans to implement Now's Voice into the game. So there you go. People that wanted that voice, it's not happening at the moment. They don't have plans for it. So some extra stuff. PSO2 is getting a crossover, looks like, with Valkyria Chronicles 4. It's gonna be a collaboration planned for the fall 2018. PSO2 ES collaboration will also be held. PSO2, yep, okay, cool. PSO2 and Soul Reverse collaboration. Interesting. So another collab. Soul Reverse is getting a mobile and arcade RPG. Looks like costumes, hairstyle, and other items will be available. The collaboration is planned for this fall. So another collab that we're going to be getting soon. More fashion. It looks like there's going to be a CD that's going to be released. And to be honest, there's not a whole lot more on this, guys. Just a CD, how much it's going to cost, when it's coming out. Looks like pre-sales are in September. It comes out September 28th, so that's cool. A live event, and then this is going into the other stream, the July 24th stream, that unfortunately my video got taken down from it. Let's jump over to it. And just take a look at some of the cliff notes, really, of what's happening. Just as a heads up, guys, make sure you pre-register for the campaign for this, for the new game that's coming out. Even if you don't plan to play Idola, pre-register for it. It's a free 100 SG as well as 100 Conqueror's Crest, which is crazy. I'll see if I can get a link for it and put it in the video description. I might not be able to, but hey, it's there. It's available for you. So pop over to Bumped and you can just click, and yeah, it says details of these campaigns can be found in the previous post. Just click on that link and you'll be able to find it. It talks about Idola and his story quests, and Quinn will be involved in it as well, and she'll have a side quest. I think that's something that you get for, yeah, it's a character that you get for pre-registering, and she's going to be a class that's apparently rare, Bard. I'm surprised they're not using PSO2 classes, but each is his own. Looks like we're going to be getting this is the early August update, so we might be getting this one pretty soon. Right now it's August 5th, so maybe next week, we'll see, or this coming up week, we'll see. But we've got some pretty cool swimwear attire. Of course, there's one guy outfit and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 female outfits, such as the way of PSO2. We are changing up the battle arena. Looks like we're getting assault rifle, talus, and sword. And they're adding, looks like the ninja lobby action and the ninja outfits, as well as a new rear too. Here you can see our posts for the Beach Wars quest that we'll be getting. Oceanids and Phantoms will appear together this year, so we'll get Phantoms along with Oceanids, which is kind of cool. This looks to be a new 14-star rod, I think it was. So yeah, new mascots. If you clear their e-trial, so if you clear their e-trial specifically, we get the sweet and sour pork, which we saw more about earlier. Looks like 14-star a new quell. Scorching Heat. Paetron, I think is the name of it. Paetron Femud appears at the end. Interesting. I think it's the dude with the hammer, if I'm right. A Scorching Heat version of him. We're gonna be getting the collection stuff again. So all of those collections, I mean, hopefully I think the weapons are right here, actually, guys. There's a video showing off this stuff, so I would check out the video, check out the links. On the Bump page, I'll link this whole section here. Looks like we're gonna be getting another Frame Arms collaboration, so more cast parts for those who like cast parts. Cool stuff. This looks pretty neat, actually. This whole dark sort of assassin set. I think this goes along with it. Yeah, this goes with the Frame Arms, stuff like that. So yeah, fantasy assassin themed outfits, which look kind of cool. We'll be getting that pretty soon. Dark Falls double showing up in Omega. I need to do my storyline, so I think I might do that tomorrow. Stay tuned if you guys catch tomorrow's stream. Might be doing some story stuff, so cool. Late August update, premium set users can freeze lobby action. We talked about this already. So apparently in the late August update, we'll be getting the S-Class ability swapping, which is the ability to switch S-Class abilities off of your weapon and switch them with other ones without losing the affixes you have on your weapon, which would be really, really nice to have. I'm not sure of the specifics of that, but that's supposed to be what we're getting. Team Shop's supposed to be getting Tri-Boost, Cradle, Darkness Trigger, Beckoning Darkness Trigger, bonus Key Tokyo Silvers, Advanced Capsules, and Extreme Passes. I think they're trying to make it so you can level with your team easier. So more of a reason to use team stuff, which is kind of cool. Team Shop has purchase limits of somewhat like the casino. Temporarily turn off expert settings to start up quests, so you can group up easier, which is super nice. It looks like late August we'll be getting the Knuckles in the battle arena. It's gonna have straight charge. It's gonna be a charge version, and the charge version has a stun effect on it, so that's cool. So it'll be Knuckles, twin machine guns, and rods. Okay, interesting enough. The Coat Edge and the Valance Actor camos will be appearing. So another option to get another chance to get your Coat Edges. And the Petite Anga evolution device will be around. So cool. These will be added to, oh, these are these are being added to the battle arena scratch rewards. So those will be, you'll be able to get those from this point forward. They talk, this is earlier on, of course, so they talk about adding the new skills, the first arch just attack and the next jump ability, which is really, really cool. First arch just attack is basically gonna be first blood like from Hero, but you don't have to just attack your first ability, which I talked about this with a friend of mine. It dwarfs the need for the step just attack ring, in my opinion, because you no longer need to get that step for the just attack circle for an ability. Which is usually what it was used for. At least that's what I used it for. I'm not sure if there's any other reason to. That's no longer necessary. And then next jump, if you have a double jump, I don't think you need the high jump ring anymore. So it dwarfs the need for 2 rings, in my opinion. Double jump should be about as high as high jump. Unless their double jump is just super, super awful. If so, that feels bad, but I don't think there's a need for a high jump ring. And you guys can correct me if I'm mistaken, but high jump, you have to be on the ground to use it. So there you go. The late August update, we're also going to get apprentice form. It looks like it utilizes 2 types of bugs, close range types and support types. Activate a certain skill to ride aboard a bug. Interesting. So it's going to have like a dash where you ride on the bug. The aura display mode will also be available, which is awesome. That means I'll be able to use the aura mode version of it. Which is cool. I like my character's gender specific, so I like, you know, I don't want to turn into a female Dark Blast sort of looking thing, so as I'm sure plenty of female characters don't want to turn into a giant male Dark Blast. I mean, some do, some like it, but others may not want to. It looks like late August update, we're getting an Ultimate M. Duskia renewal. Level 85 enemies will appear. In addition, stats were adjusted. Ares NT 14-star series weapons can drop. Ares NT weapon categories conversions at Zeeg. Examples of Ares NT weapon converting into an Ares NT sword. So an Ares NT weapon, and then 999 Sapphire, 999 Goldania will get you the sword. Okay, so any weapon plus a stack of Goldania and Sapphire will get you a specific weapon. Request materials may be different based on the weapon that you choose. Okay, so it may not be Goldania and Sapphire. It could be something else too. The elusive Dia weapon series can drop as well, apparently. I don't know what those are. I don't remember, but they are going to be able to be dropped. Marin and Melon 14-star versions will appear. We already have the Apprentice for... Oh no, I'm sorry. The Battle of Apprentice once again in a 4-player trigger quest. According to the video, it has a 15-minute time limit. A weapon camo will drop that supports 17 categories. Holy crap. 15-minute time limit's not too bad either. I'm pretty sure we can do that in the 4-man. That's not that bad at all. And then some ES lobby updates. Man, I want to like ES, but I just can't get into it, man. I cannot get into it. I want to. I really want to like ES. Someone wants to teach me how ES works out, man. I'd be willing to learn, but can't get into it. ES updates, Dengeki comic item codes, AC Scratch. Okay, so this is something that's going on right now, guys. So if you're not currently logging in, you should. From August 2nd until August 31st, every character when you log in with a character that's above level 60, you will receive an AC Scratch ticket for the day. Every single day. Up to 30 tickets you'll get fully for logging in every day. So at least logging in, getting your AC Scratch tickets worth. Even if you don't really want to play the game, that's just free money, basically. Bonus key present July, let's see, so July 25th, August 1st, August 22nd to 31st. Those logging during the campaign period will receive items based on the day they logged in. Monday through Friday, bonus key Tokyo Silver and a Magatsu key Tokyo Silver. Saturday, bonus key Tokyo Gold and Magatsu Gold. So this is going to be, it's already past the July 25th one to August 1st, but and it was awesome. These keys were good until I think like September 8th. But they're gonna be doing it again August 22nd and August 31st. Monday through Friday, you'll get a bonus or a Tokyo Silver bonus key and a Magatsu Silver bonus key, and then Saturday and Sunday you'll get the golds. So that's awesome. Boost item present. Let's see, August 15th, August 21st. Receive boost items based on the date you log in during the campaign period. So boost items, cool. And the returning player friends of returning players will receive the following items: Conqueror's Crests. Anyone, a returning player that wants to log in really quick and make sure they friend me, you need to be friend with a returning player at August 1st maintenance. Okay, I think I am a friend of a returning player, hopefully. We'll see. You need to be a friend of a returning player at September 5th's maintenance. Rewards will be distributed in the future. So hopefully I'll get these Conqueror's Crests. We'll see. I think some returning players are on my friends list. I'll have to go ahead and just look for someone online and add them, hopefully. So make sure you're friends with returning players. Returning players are cool. Or hey, if you're a returning player and you're watching this, friend me. Let's see here. So Monster Hunter Frontier Z collab. We're getting a Frontier collab, which is kind of cool. It'll be we'll go to the area that I believe it's the tower from Frontier Z. I want to say this tower was like in Freedom Unite and a bunch of other games as well. I feel like this is the same tower that you fight like Silver, Rathalos, and Gold Rathian on. Monster Hunter fans will probably correct me if I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Like you jump off the side and there's like a giant area over here too and some other stuff. So I remember playing some Monster Hunter, and I'll be playing some Monster Hunter relatively soon on the channel, so good stuff. We also are apparently getting another emergency buster quest. Okay, so we're getting another buster quest. It's another emergency quest. It seems like it's a much more in-your-face buster quest. I don't want to open these up because, again, same a fear of last time that, you know, my video got content dematched. But it looks to be a little bit more in-your-face and a little bit more interactive, which seems cool, hopefully. I feel like they tried to take the idea of tower defense that some people liked, that was actually kind of concerning, and mix it with this in-your-face buster quest. I think they really want buster quest to work, and we'll have to see if it works. Hasn't in the past. Here's hoping. Anyway, guys, what do you think? I know it's a lot of information. I kind of just rapid fired it all at you, and this is a lot longer of a video than usually for these. Actually, we've been going for about 20 minutes. Wow. But you know, we work with what we got. Again, sorry about the last video, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty down about when that video got taken down and kind of how it worked out, so I just didn't really do too much of anything. But I'm getting back at it, getting back on it. Gotta get back on the horse when you get knocked over. Or get knocked off. However that saying, I don't even know how the saying goes. I'm gonna end this video before I keep rambling on. Thanks for joining me, guys. Make sure you like the video if you like that sort of thing. Subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with these sort of videos. There's links to the Discord below. You guys can keep up with me there. Also links to the Twitch channel if you guys want to follow me in that location and keep up when we go live on streams. We'll be playing some Monster Hunter coming up pretty soon. We do play PSO2 as well still. I mean, we still play it. It's a fun game. It's good stuff. Anyway, guys, catch you later. Peace.